Rappelling down from Black Hawk helicopters in the dead of night, masked and heavily armed, busting into predominantly black neighborhoods, pulling out naked children, kicking and screaming in the middle of the fucking night, zip tying them and audibly laughing, fuck them kids. That's where your tax dollars is going to right the fuck now. That's the type shit they pulling in Chicago. That's the type shit ICE has been pulling all across the country where they can, whether or not they're being invited by, like, local municipalities. Like, what do we even, like, DHS needs to be clipped. I don't even know how all of this shit is happening and abolish ICE is the demand. We need to get rid of the Department of Homeland Security, period. They are not that old. I am older than them. Many of us are older than the Department of Homeland Security and ICE. They would not exist without the Homeland Security Act of 2002, which passed right after the Patriot Act of 2002, which both came conveniently right after 9/11. It is, you don't need a ton of political imagination to figure out how to improve the quality of life of vulnerable populations. All of the shit they've been able to do since them fucking towers fell in 2001, we need them to repeal immediately. Or we need to be withholding labor. We need to be withholding capital. We need to be inconveniencing them economically in such a violent way they have to listen or else. We are right now beholden to the whims of billionaires who hate themselves, huff manosphere content, and are in K-holes half the week. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. If you're one of the people where electoralism is your premier civic engagement, if your candidate that you want to see win whatever coming election isn't willing to help dismantle and abolish DHS, get rid of the Patriot Act, the Homeland Security Act, get rid of Citizens United, we need to be on general strike for Citizens United alone. Why the fuck would your legislators and representatives have to listen to you? Your purse will never be heavier than Meta's. It'll never be heavier than Amazon. It'll never be heavier than BlackRock. They know that the only power the working class has ever had has been the ability to withhold labor or capital. And they have fully defanged large labor movements in this country and infiltrated them with a ton of class traders and milquetoast liberals who think that just asking people who fucking hate you, who want you to die nicely, just ask them nicely to kill you quieter. Shit, no, nothing's copacetic. They need to be clipped. DHS stops existing if you want the world to continue to move on. Patriot Act must be repealed if you want the world to continue to move on. Citizens United, get her the fuck out of here if you want us to continue on. There's no reason why in a country even like Italy, where they are under Meloni, a fucking Mussolini fangirl, they're able to organize a collective strike. They about to be on strike right now. It's already Friday there. They're on general strike because of what happened to the Global Samud Flotilla. There's no militants to American labor organizing because the government robbed you of that. They coerced you into thinking that you were born to be a bitch to them, and you're not. This shit don't move without laborers, without workers, without capital, and that's how you're gonna make them feel it. So even if you on your pacifist, like, all we need is love shit, love your way into a general strike. Love your way into a union that actually has some fucking teeth to them, that's willing to brawl for you and your fellow workers. Because this shit does not work. There is no reason my taxes have to go to blowing up fucking children, withholding people from aid they need for a genocidalized blue and white place, the US's military outpost little brother, and then agents, mass agents that nobody ain't asked for, can bust into my fucking apartment and pull me out of the shower if they wanted to, while kikiing with their bitch-made friends. That don't work for me. And if it's not working for y'all, you need to be taking steps to show that. Because there's only a few ways to get the attention of those in power. Your money, your time, or your labor. Pick one and move accordingly.